Hi, I'm Kim Bowen with The Marriage Place, and today I want to talk to you about a video that Brene Brown, it's circulating, the comments that she made about marriage, the whole idea of it being a 50-50 partnership is a bunk, and I agree with her. So let's talk about that for a minute. If you haven't watched it, we've linked it here. Please give it a watch. It's like 15 seconds, and it's good. I want you to start thinking about this in a different way. I was always told that marriage is 100-100, meaning everybody has to bring their best all the time. A lot of us have heard it's 50-50. The idea sounds good, right? That it's a partnership and each of you split everything equally. The problem is that's often not the reality. And I see a lot of couples all the time, and one of their struggles is how do we negotiate or navigate through childcare, housework, all the emotional stuff that goes on in a relationship so that one partner is not feeling overburdened. And that's a legitimate concern for a lot of you. Some of us take on far too much of our share and some take far too little. And so Brene's approach to this that I love is that how much we can bring on any given day. We just don't have it. We don't have the emotional resources or the reserves to bring our best self. And what do you do in those situations? I like this idea much better. And that's where you come together and you say, hey, today don't have it. Don't have my 50%. And how do you navigate past that? And so Brene's got some great ideas. Watch that. But I wanted to talk to you about why I love this and why it's really helpful. So the idea of negotiating or navigating when each of you is not able to bring your best selves to the relationship. So why is this an important thing to do? It's an excellent example of really partnering with each other. It's talking through things. It is saying, hey, this is not where I'm at today. I need a little bit more from you today than I can give today. And so if you can figure out how to have these discussions in a marriage, guys, you can get through just about anything. I also love it because you have each other's backs, right? And it's this idea that this person that you love is tired or struggling, and how can you step in and compensate or overcompensate for them in that moment? The other thing I like about it is you each are saying that there's a responsibility here for our kids and our home, and we're both equally responsible for making sure that the bare necessities and the minimums are taken care of. And if you can't bring it, I will bring it. And so I love that, rather than this kind of patriarchal view of, I'm the man, I work outside the home, you're the woman, you're going to work inside the home, and never the twain shall meet. I also love it that in the truest sense of partnering, you learn to negotiate and strategize solutions. That's always a good thing for any couple to figure out. You keep the lines of communication open, so you guys are constantly aware of where your partner is emotionally and physically. They're tired. They've got more stress going on from an outside source, maybe struggling with some emotional feelings. And so keeping in touch with each other on that. Love that idea. And the last thing I want to say about it, I'm not sure stands out as an obvious for a lot of people, is that some of us really have a hard time asking for help or receiving help, especially from our partners. And I think it brings you to a healthier place of being able to say, I need something today. I need some assistance. And your partner having the opportunity to have your back and jump in there and give that to you. And if you cannot, if both of you are depleted at any particular day, and that happens, right? You sit down and you talk about, maybe it's okay that dinner's not on the table tonight and everybody catches. We call that in my house catch, which is whatever you can go find to eat is what you eat. Kids don't typically love catch days, but some days you have to have them. And so it's prioritizing together so that nobody's sitting over there feeling resentful or wondering, when you're going to step it up or get it done. As we constantly try to navigate and negotiate through all the unique challenges of being a couple, this is just another good idea and tip for how to manage it. Staying married in today's world requires intentionality and a commitment to stay together. I'm happy and proud of all of you that are always striving to have better relationships and working very intentionally and actively in making sure that your marriage is the best that it can be and the healthiest that it can be.